a challenge for entrepreneurs is to say, well, what's the difference between really believing in your ideals and sticking to them versus pursuing some unrealistic dream that doesn't. My brother and I were starting our first company. Instead of getting an apartment, we just rented a small office and we slept on the couch. And we showered at the YMCA, and we're so hot up we had one computer, so the website was up during the day, and I was coding at night, 7 days a week, all the time. Hard, like I mean, every waking hour. That's the thing I would say. Particularly if you're starting a company. If you study engineering and you figure out how to design new things, then it's relatively easy to start a company. You just need to get a few like-minded people. I'm available 24/7 to help solve issues. Call me 3 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I don't care. Yes, I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary.
I'd say number one is have a high pain threshold. That's it. There's a friend of mine who's got a good saying, which is that starting a company is like eating glass and staring into the abyss. Okay, that's generally what happens, because when you first start a company, there's lots of optimism and things are great, and then so happiness at first is high. Then you encounter all sorts of issues, and happiness will steadily decline, and then you'll go through a whole world of hurt. And then eventually, if you succeed, and in most cases you will not succeed, and Tesla almost didn't succeed, came very close to failure. Then if you succeed, then after a long time you will finally get back to happiness. Within single-digit weeks.
22 hours a day, or how many hours?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's a midweek, sitting in factory. Worked up to the paint shop, general assembly, body shop.
Do you ever worry about yourself imploding? Like just too much?
Absolutely. No one should put this many hours into work. This is not good. We should not work this hard. They should not do this. This is very painful in my heart.
Where do you come up with your best ideas? Are you on vacation, or are you kind of just like in the middle of the night you wake up and start drawing things down? Or?
This sounds really cliche, but like the shower is probably like wake up and go to shower in the morning, and I think actually what's really happened is kind of stuff is percolated in the center
of it, even if it ruins you.
Yeah.
But suppose there were some tough times in 2008, end of 2008. How did you get through that period of crisis?
Yeah. Can we just break for a second?
Sure, of course. Yeah. You want to wait a little while?
Yeah, sure, if it was worth it. Sure.
So you need to be sort of very rigorous in your self-analysis. I think certainly extremely tenacious, and then just work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100 hour weeks every week. Certainly being focused on something that you're confident will have high value to someone else, and just being really rigorous in making that assessment, because people tend to, a natural human tendency is wishful thinking. So a challenge for entrepreneurs is to say, well, what's the difference between really believing in your ideals and sticking to them versus pursuing some unrealistic dream that doesn't actually have merit?